Is this shit on? Shit it. It is. Hi guys, it's me again, Baby K, back at it again with the rambling jambling, but it's the good kind of rambling jambling, and I hope you guys stick with me throughout the whole video because it's going to be a semi-long one. Well, not really, but I think it's interesting. So today what I brought for you, oh, before I start, let me say thanks for those who have watched. You know, I'm pretty geeked. 40 people want to watch me. I mean, on my first video, my tits got hard. I'm just joking. Inappropriate. But anyways, let's move on from that. And yes, I am wearing a sweater all the time when you guys see me because I live in Munich, as I said, and it's a freezing cold. We only get, like, this year we got one good month of summer. So, but anyways, and talking about Munich, I seem to I just realized I have a thing for towns that starts with M, just because I'm from Maputo, Mozambique, and I lived in Miami, and now I moved to Munich. 3P, but not really. But anyways, today I want to tell you differences of what it is like to live in Miami and Munich. I want to compare and contrast because from both I've taken like good parts and bad parts, you know. So I just want to share my experiences so far for anybody that is probably in Munich and wants to go live in Miami and vice versa. So I wrote some things down, better prepared than my first one. I hope this works for some of you, but this is personal, so it can change, it can vary from person to person. But actually, fuck that, because I asked a lot of people and we all feel the same. So okay, so here it goes. Miami versus Munich. So let me start by saying I would talk about Munich first, and I really like Munich in the aspect that it's really good with public transportation, because I had a car in Miami and I drove every fucking where. I'm not even joking. The grocery Target used to be like probably walking like 5 minutes from my house if you walk like a grandma, which I do. Yeah, I do. And I used to drive. Driving takes me 1 minute because it was just convenient, and you know, but here I fucking walk everywhere. You know, I will never get thick in this town because, you know, with all the walking I do, listen, I think I lose more weight than I actually eat. But anyways, but actually it's fine because the public transportation is actually faster. It's like New York, you know how sometimes it's faster to take public transportation than actually driving. You know, and it's very good and it's very on time for most of the parts, except on weekends. And like the line that I have, the U2. Ooh, guys, I've just been put on by a friend, by DVSN. I love him. You know, just his music makes me like, you know, like water, and you're like, yes, yeah. But anyways, sorry, that got me attention. But anyways, as I was saying, public transportation, and that's excellent here, and it's also very safe, which is something I really like coming from Miami, because in Miami I'll leave my car parked overnight and somebody has already broken into, and I'm like, you know, the way my bank account's set up, I don't have no money to pay for this shit. But here, I swear, I walk at 2 o'clock and at night or in the morning, and in the morning, well, yeah, in the morning, you get what I'm saying, you know. For my Portuguese people, it's madrugada, you know. Yeah, I'm Portuguese, by the way, Portuguese speaking. Okay, just to correct. But anyways, I'll come back from the club, and it's so crazy. They take like buses to the club, and the bus will leave you like right in front of the club, and I'm like, oh hell nah. You know, for me that is bizarre. I don't do that yet. You know, I'm not a native yet. You know, so I shouldn't act like one. Still, my bougie tip, jokes, not bougie. But the public transportation, and it's very safe, like everything is safe. I left my wallet at the train station and I still found it. Of course this woman took some money, but everything that I needed, like my cards and everything, was still there, you know. And I went there 10 hours later. So oof, sorry, but this guy in this weather, You know what they say about baby making weather? But anyways, sorry, I keep getting distracted, don't hate me guys. And just so you guys know, so you get used to this, you know, work with me, because I have an attention span of a freaking fly, you know, but I'm working on it. Let's see. And okay, the third point is that Munich is very safe. It's really safe. Not safe, very clean. You know, they clean it all the time. There's no dirt in the streets, and people also hate it when you know, litter. And me being from Africa and living where I've lived in the US, you know, people litter as hell. So let me turn this down a bit. But it's really nice to see that it's a very, you know, environmentally friendly town, that people are like socially conscious about litter and they recycle a lot. If you don't recycle, you actually get fucking fined. So people are forced to like recycle, which I think it's a good initiative for a better environment, because, you know, humans, we treat this environment poorly. So I like that. And okay, so I think those are the 3 things I really like about it. But it's a good start. I've only been here since February, and you know, it's almost December now, so I think that's fine. Okay, and oh no, and the fashion in men's is impeccable. But that's what I like about here. For example, in Miami, people dress really sexy and according to their bodies, and sometimes it might not express them. Here they use fashion as a form of expression. You'll see a guy who is hot as balls, you know, it depends which balls you have, but but anyways, who's like so good looking, and he's wearing like purple socks with a suit and like Stan Smith, you know. So I really like their style here. It's way much better than American Man, you know. Like American Man, only the ones with money, and even the ones with money, and even the ones who don't, like, but their style is not like European. They usually copy the ones that dress well. They usually copy the people from here, European style. Okay, so let me tell you the things that I don't like. Feel like, are you guys on this Childish Gambino thing? This shit is fire. But anyways, yeah, things that I don't like. Okay, my number 1 pet peeve is people and their fucking stares. I swear, especially if you're black, they're like, I swear, a woman or a man, but men stare at you because I've realized that they have like a black woman fetish, and it's like a sickening fetish, you know. Like at the beginning I used to be like, what is it? Do I have like fucking shit on my face? Like, ooh, like what are you looking at? You know, because in the US, like, you're not gonna look at people and think they're not gonna say anything, you know. They'll be like, what you want? And here it's just like everybody, like, first I thought, you know, yes, they do look at you more if you're like black, and they, you know, but even between each other they be giving like each other dirty looks, and I'm like, listen, you know, so one of these days people are gonna catch some hands, some serious hands, but it's none of my business. But yeah, no, it is actually my business, because they look at me, you know. Sometimes I just look back at them, and they just like, they don't look back, because you know, like when sometimes you look at somebody and you're like, what do you want, what do you want? They still look back at you, you know. But I think it's like just a German thing. They're very cold, and that brings me like onto my next topic, which is like their energy. You know, they're a bit antisocial. They have like this cold energy, but it doesn't mean that just because of that they're not good people. They are good people, but I feel that I'm a people's person and I feed off energy. Do you see? And I feel that if your energy or if your vibe at the beginning it's not very warm and engaging, then, you know, like, I'm not going to try, you know, I'm just gonna let you be. And so yes, it is harder here to make friends, and it is, you know, like my mom was like, oh, maybe it's because it's the weather, but I'm like, okay, the weather is shit, and you also gonna be shit with your shitty attitude. You know, just be nice. Let's all suffer in this fucking freezer and be happy. I don't know, I would expect people, because they have no reason. Like in Munich, there's the jobs, people come here because jobs are very good. You always get a job, the pay is very good. It's a very expensive city, very expensive, you know. Listen, the way my bank account is set up right now, I need a talk, I need a prayer. I need a prayer. I need, you know, those Nigerian pastors, I need them to give me a blasting child because, but anyways, but and yeah, so, and I think because it's expensive, people tend to be a little bit snooty because they make outfit contact before eye contact, you know. And I do get it because this is sort of like the society we live on, but here you really feel it. Go to a place and you look raggedy, don't leave the house at all. Don't, because do yourself a favor and just go get, you know, go on AliExpress and go get an outfit that you look put together, and you know, so they can take you seriously. And because also they don't like tourists, they really like their own people. Because think about it, Munich is one of the capital cities that makes the most money for Europe, so there's a lot of money here. BMW, Volkswagen, all the beers that are so like heavy. Oh, Oktoberfest. How did I not mention Oktoberfest? That was like my happiest time in Munich. Oh my gosh, German people when they're drunk, let me tell you, I don't know what animal possesses them or consumes them or whatever you want to call it. These people, they even pee. They pee like anywhere, you know, and it's not like them. They're so happy. I got like free tickets, you know, like I was like, me, you know. But yeah, okay, but last but not least, I'll say what oh, okay, I would say the nightlife. The nightlife here is fucking atrocious, because people, it's not about, for example, I go out in Miami, and in Miami it was more about, we go out, we have fun, we're looking hot, you know, maybe pick up some guys, but we have fun, we dance, you know, like the atmosphere is just different, you know, in Miami, or even in the States, you know, that thing that girls do, you go to the bathroom and you make friends with like strangers because you compliment her on this nice outfit, but which is not really nice, but you're just trying to be nice, you know, and you're like, oh, I love you, you know. Here you can forget about it. You know, you tell a bitch she looks nice, you're like, I know, and she'll keep it moving, and she'll make you feel as stupid, like as stupid as they come. So yeah, I guess they just don't have any warmth in it. Like, it's just, they're very just German. There's no way to say it, and I do not want to bash them because I have made so many like good friends. Some of them are not even, actually some of them are not Germans, but I have made some good German friends too. Maybe this does not reflect the Germans as a whole, but it's like the encounters that I've had is personal experience. Like I've said, like some people, they'll have like better experiences than what I have. So yeah, but I like Munich, but I don't think I would ever live here or raise my kids here, just because you know, the weather is one of the issues. You know, I like being in, you know, like comfortable summer clothes, just chill. And you know, maybe for a family, and I plan to have a big family, I think it might be a bit expensive, but I do like the German people because they actually, the German, why do I always do this? My tongue is too big for my fucking mouth. Blah. But anyways, as I was saying, I do like the German government because they really do take care of their people. As a German, you have like a lot of things, like if you don't work, or if you're disabled, oh, and if you're disabled, you can go here. Oh, that's another perfect thing about them. Here you see disabled people, they go hard on their own, you know, because they can get access, like public access. There's like, it's just amazing how it is. So I like their system. I like the German system and how they provide for their people, even for others. Like there's so many opportunities here. But all in all, I think for me is just, as life is going by, I'm really enjoying, you know, I'm really enjoying it, just making the most of it, making the most of what I can out of this experience. And of course there's like bad and the good wherever you go. Like for example, I liked Miami, but it wasn't all good. You know, you have to learn to take the good with the bad and just keep it moving, you know. But yeah, that is my experience in Munich, and let me know if you guys have any other queries about it, and maybe I can help you. Or if you don't want to come to Germany, you can come to other parts of Europe and I can help you. Or maybe you guys can come for holidays and I can direct you, because I have been traveling around. I traveled a lot actually this summer, and I'll actually make a vlog about it, just to show you guys and see what it is, because I also travel alone, and my friends are always scared for me, like, hey, how can you travel alone, aren't you scared? No, it's wonderful, and I meet so many nice people. And yeah, I'll also be sharing that in my next vlogs, probably. But yeah, that's my rambling jambling for today, and I'm so excited. Like, I can't believe I'm like on this YouTube and you guys are watching me in my face. I'm sorry, but I'm still excited about my channel, and I'm so excited. I have like 10 subscribers, and you know how excited I feel? This is like a yeah, I don't know, you guys will never understand. One day when I have more time, I'll sit and explain my whole I don't know, like deeper story of like why like small steps for me mean so much. But yeah, you have to tune in next time for my rambling jambling session, when I'll be back at it again and come sit with baby K, and you know, hopefully for the 60, oh this is 60, oh this is a 16-minute video, shit. Yeah, but anyways, thanks guys, I hope you guys tune in, and yeah, I hope we continue together, and don't give up on me, not yet. We still have like a lot to go through. And yes, and comment below what you want me to go through, if there's like specific topics that we should cover. And I actually want to cover like tough topics like immigration, especially in Europe, and what's going on now in Libya. But like these are like, I feel that it can either go left or right, because people have so many different, you know, perceptions of what is right, what is wrong, and I don't want to bring like hostility to my channel. But we'll see what I come up with. Okay guys, it's enough for today. Rambling jambling. You see why I say rambling jambling? Because I just go from like one, you know, like I take many options. But anyways, bye guys, see you.